Now, if you're an entrepreneur, one of the things that I think you should really take serious is that it might be time for you to update your resume. With everything that is going on with COVID-19, the number of businesses that have closed, the number of things that have changed. I mean, a lot of businesses aren't able to attract customers anymore. And I seriously think it's time for you to consider updating your resume. Now, I know that you probably don't want to hear that, and you probably thought that, hey, when you started your business, you would never have to go back to updating your resume ever again, because as a business owner and as an entrepreneur, you just had to work for yourself. And I get it and I understand. But I think that you should listen to this advice, but not necessarily from the way that you would naturally think. Because I always tell everyone is you should update your resume. Not necessarily for the purpose of going out and applying for a job, but for what that process actually does for you. Because when you're updating your resume, what you're doing is you're reflecting on what have you actually been spending your time on? Like, what accomplishments have you achieved with the work that you've been doing? What is the type of work that you've been doing? Like, what are the, I guess you say, the victories that you've, been able to, achieve in the work that you have been doing? And I think that even as an entrepreneur, when you start to go back and you start listing out, what have I actually accomplished with the effort that I have been putting in since I've been doing this job? Or when you look at, hey, what victories have we achieved? What milestones have we hit? And when you start to actually document that, what it will do for you is it will remind you of, hey, you know what? These are the areas where we've seen success in our business. Or these are the areas where, hey, I've been really skilled in helping the business move forward. Because it may be time for you to consider, bringing on help for those other areas of your business that you're not the best at. Because if you start to see that your accomplishments tend to cluster in one area, maybe it's time for you to think about bringing on a team around you that can support you in those other areas. Or maybe it's time for you to think about partnering with other businesses that can actually, there can be a synergy in the areas where you aren't the strongest at. Because as you think about your business and as we, navigate COVID-19 in the new world of business, you're going to see the greatest level of success when you focus on the things where you really add value. And that becomes another point, is when you look at the services or the products that you offer in your business, especially if you're a service-related business, you want to look at that and say, all right, are there services that I am trying to offer that don't align with where I can actually add value for my clients? Because if you start realizing that there are some service offerings or some service packages that you have that you're really not well suited to add value in, it would probably be best for your business to spend less time doing those and to spend more time on the things where you have actually seen accomplishments and progress on.